Good lady, we see you were short-handed, so we collected the eggs for you. As long as you're so hospitable, least we could do is a few chores.
Thank you.
I'd be happy to have the boys slot the hogs for you. If you provide the slots, we just don't have none left over.
Mr. Johnson can take care of the
Oh,
hogs.
fine, fine. Will you just let me know anything you want done around here, because I'm a plumb one-eyed Jack.
Silas, put a dozen eggs in the kitchen and bring the rest back.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh. Lovely and generous. Hey. Ah, that's a fine iron. Never seen the likes of that. Oh, hate to mention it, ma'am, but your kind generosity caused me a mite of embarrassment.
How?
Oh, remember that dress you gave to Allie Kay? Well, the other woman got plumb jealous, and I was just wondering if you had something else around here that was, well, raggedy but pretty. It might even things up a bit, you know.
Oh, I'm sure I can find something.
Yeah. Lovely and generous. Hallelujah.
Ain't hardly seen Allie Kay since we got here. Spends all her time up in the room with that feller. I know what's going on.
Quality like him ain't like to take to Allie Kay.
Shined up, she looks right fair. I bet that feller tain't sick at all. Jess up there hanky-panking my fiancé. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna kill him now.
After you do, you best reload and blow your brains out, because if you don't, I will. I gotta think me up a plan. Ain't nobody gonna mess it up. Allie Kay ever tell you she was gonna marry you?
No. You mean you got your eye on her?
No, I'm too old to start educating a child. I need me a woman of quality. Money.
Hey, Daddy,
Why?
that doctor just rode back in.
That's so. That means all the folks will be upstairs for a spell. It'll give you all a chance to see what you can find in the house. I'll warn you when your time is up.
I thought that might rouse you. How's the sedative?
Oh, boy, how'd he get that thing away?
I'm just doing what's good for you.
Allie Kay, the doctor's here.
Hi.
Hi. Welcome back.
Well, it was a trip I could have done without.
How do you feel?
It was fine until I woke up. Hi, Doc. How are you?
I'm good. You looking better?
Thanks, but my head feels like it's about to fall off.
Did you notice any bleeding from his ears or nose?
No.
How about you? You remember anything that happened?
Last thing I remember is eating breakfast.
That's not unusual. Well, your heart check's out all right, but I'll tell you one thing, Heath. You're going to have a bad headache for several days. And there may be lapses of consciousness, so don't leave this bed. We'll see that he gets plenty of liquids. Oh, Victoria, when I was here last, did I leave my watch?
No, I didn't see it.
Yes, I was sure I had it here, but when I got to the Hendersons, it was gone.
Well, I'll be doggone. This must be your watch, Doc. I found a line on the ground outside. Probably fell out of your pocket whilst crawling into your rig, huh?
Thanks.
Always happy to oblige. Well, how are you, young fella? I'm the one found you and brung you in.
Thank you.
Well, no need for me to hang around. I'll be back the end of the week. Just change his bandages every day and let him have A lot of peace and quiet.
I'll be glad to walk the doctor down for you, ma'am.
That won't be necessary.
No, no trouble at all.
Well, Victoria, the worst part is over. So just see that he gets plenty of rest and quiet.
All right, I'll see to it. And thank you very much, Howard, for coming out again.
That's right, Doc. We flat out appreciate it.
Like I said, plenty of rest and quiet. Good evening.
If you'll excuse me, Mr.
Daddy, call me Daddy like everybody else.
If you'll excuse me, I have to get dinner.
I can have Cousin Ruthina fix your fiddles for you. There's no reason for a quality woman to be bothering about cooking.
It's no bother. I enjoy it.
Well, you just might like what Cousin Ruthina can conjure up.
If there is one thing I do not enjoy, it's having anybody in the kitchen while I'm preparing a meal.
Oh. Well, good lady, I guess we done kind of took advantage of your hospitality. We were just so happy about that poor fella up there getting better. We'll be leaving first thing in the morning, and if you ain't awake, thanks for everything.
Would you like something to eat?
Maybe some water.
Man, oh man, look at that. It's a real cartridge-bearing rifle. Did you get them all?
Well, all I seen. They's all hung in them cabinets in that room with the wood wall.
Yeah.
I didn't have time to check every nook and cranny.
Hey, Daddy! Look what tall I found. Quality, Daddy. Real quality. Well, I bet they got more.
Oh, this here's enough for tonight.
Beats that pot whiskey, don't it, Daddy?
Mmm. Sure do, Pino boy.
I reckon Mrs. Barkley must have left the Winchester here by mistake.
One thing I can't stand is a nosy wrangler with a broke arm. Oh, looks like we don't dilly-dally around no more. We're gonna have to kill off all them folks tonight.
Oh, did you make that stuff or scoop it off an alkali pond?
I guess you'd rather have tamales and chili.
We have to keep getting back to that.
Well, you sure talked soft when you thought I was that loopy. You act a whole lot different, too.
Well, I never told anyone I spent my life alone in a cave. Now, what are you driving at?
You just won't understand, will you?
I understand one thing. You saved my life out there.
Well, nothing.
Quite a bit to me. When I get the chance, I mean to find the proper way to thank you.
I don't know why you're having us cover him up if we're leaving here tonight anyway.
Well, I changed my mind. We're gonna take off first crack at dawn unless something come along to change our plans. I always was born to live good. Jack my heels up on a fine cherry wood table, read part of a good book. And if I don't like it, I tear it up. Yeah. I ought to have me some fine, soft clothes. And if they don't fit me, I just tear 'em off. Ain't never had a chance to do that before. That doc won't be back for a couple of days. Men won't be back for a week. Oh, I'm gonna set myself down on fine swans down sofa cushions, drink good liquor, smoke me a big cigar, and when that pretty quality lady comes down, her eyes flashing, I'm gonna have a surprise for her.
You gonna shoot her?
No, I'm gonna pop her the question.
Ooh, Daddy, she gonna spit right in your face.
Then I'll shoot her. Let's go.
Mr. Heath?
What's going on? What's happening? What are they up to? You gonna tell me?
It was Daddy and Pino and Copper that shot you. There wasn't no other bushwhackers.
Do you realize what you're saying?
I growed up with them, but I ain't like they are. You just gotta believe me.
Then will you help me?
Just tell me what to do.
Find out what they're up to.
Now let's all be quiet. We don't want to wake up the whole house.
You see, Pino, you see? And you was worried about Allie Kay. Well,
Daddy, where'd you get all the fire irons?
took 'em.
We got us some fancy hand irons to boot out there in that barn.
And that's not all we're gonna took before this night's out.
They're gonna catch you before you got a chance to breathe twice.
Nobody's gonna catch us. There won't be nobody left to put on a chase. First, I gotta have a talk with that quality lady.
Well, I better be going.
Going?
That fella upstairs, he finished his broth and he wanted me to get him some cold milk. Ayo!
He never brung me no cold meal.
You keep that voice down.
Let's get him. If he's up to taking food, he could be dangerous.
No, he's still fuzzy.
Are you sure?
He ain't barely got enough strength to set up.
Good.
Well, I better hurry.
Allie Kay.
He's gonna get suspicious if I don't show back up.